Thank you for joining us on our second episode of Tiny German Kitchen. Today we will be making potato croquettes. It's a very world-renowned item. Pretty much everyone has their own version of croquettes. German version, basic potato, mashed potato, then fried up. We're going to add a little bit different, but first we do need to go ahead and make the mashed potatoes. So we're going to take our potatoes, I went with about 7 medium-sized potatoes, peeled them. Now we're going to cut them up and put them in the boiling water so that way they cook a little bit faster than the whole potato. You only need to really about quarter them. Now that we've got them cut and in the pan, we've got to let them boil. All right, now we have our mashed potatoes are all soft and ready to be mushed. We've already drained the water out of them. So now we're going to go ahead and start mashing them. I will be using a fork. That's all I have. If you have a potato masher, it'll make it a lot easier. But let's start mashing. All right, we now have it completely mashed. So we're gonna go ahead and add just a little bit of butter and some garlic salt in there for some flavor. Otherwise, it's just plain potato. Now we're going to let it sit because we want to let it cool because we're going to be using our hands and we don't want the hot potatoes to burn us. Alright, now that the potatoes are cooled down a little bit, we're going to go ahead and add some bacon that we've got cut up here from the other night. And then now we're going to go ahead and just use your hands and mush it all in there together, mix up that bacon. And we'll go ahead and then once we got that all the way mixed, we're going to make little patties out of the potato. Alright, now with 2 of these, we're going to go ahead and we've opened up the middles a bit. We're going to add some cheese. That way when we cook them, the cheese in the middle is hopefully going to get a little gooey. We'll see. I've never tried this before, but experimentation is fun, isn't it? So we're just going to put got some grated cheese here that I'm using. Using Gouda, but whatever cheese you like, feel free to do that. And we're just going to then close these back up and make sure that cheese stays in the middle. I'm going to put these on the plate with the rest of them. We're going to put them in the fridge to cool at least 30 minutes before we bake them. That way they can get nice and hard. That potato settles. Alright, now that our potato cakes have cooled down enough, we've got some hot oil here. We're going to go ahead and deep fry them a bit. Careful, we don't want that to splatter on you, but we're just going to go ahead and pop it in there. Well, we're cooking now, and I've come to realize that the butter was actually a bad idea. It's causing the potato to not crispify. So little bits of it would crispy and then fall off into the oil. So we're getting little tiny bits of crispy potato crumb sized everywhere, and the potato just keeps getting smaller and smaller. So we're going to finish frying these up, and then we're going to eat these, but they're not quite what we were going for. And so what we're going to do to that recipe is minus the butter. That was a bad idea, but it was worth a shot. Like I said, some of this is new. I haven't tried it before. I've done the plain potato, no butter, and that worked perfect. But hey, you know what? This is all fun. So we'll finish frying these up, and then we'll go from there. Alright, well, we finished. The last half of the batch, we were able to get much better results than the first half. Still think I would go with no butter on there. If you do use butter, raise the temperature a little bit more than if you weren't. We're going to go ahead and show you the results of the